Well, hello, fellow agate lovers. Look at this big, beautiful end cut of a piece of Graveyard Point Agate. Check that out. That was a big agate at one point. This wonderful Facebook seller sold me these end cuts off this, and they are beautiful. Look at what's inside of that thing. Wow. So I got this and I thought, what can I do with this thing? I could slab it. You know, it's thick enough. Or how about this? It stands on its own, mostly. I could take it and cut this flat down here so that it stands up maybe at a slight angle back, and then put a beautiful polish over this surface right here. What do you think? It's already very smooth, so it won't take a whole lot. I can get it on the high-speed sander, get it nice and smooth, make sure there are no saw marks in it, and then take it over to the cerium buffing pad and buff it and buff it and buff it until it gets nice and shiny. Now, these little crevices are going to be collecting a lot of that ugly orange cerium powder that comes off that cerium disc that I use, but that's okay. I can clean it up. Let's do that. Let's get this in the shop, get a nicer base on it. So cut that bottom somehow so that it's more robust and slightly tilted back, and then get it nice and shiny. How does that sound? After that, I'll bring it back in here and we'll take a closer look. As you can see, I've got this piece of Graveyard Point Agate in the vise. I'm hoping that's about the angle I'm going to want there, so that I'll have a nice base with a little bit of an angle back, that face right there. We'll find out. Let's get cutting. Was our cut a success? Let's find out. Let's take it out and see. I think that's going to be good. What do you think? Okay, the cut has been made. Do we have a good solid base? Look at that. Success. Now let's get this thing polished. Use this little polishing station. Well, let's get started with this bull wheel. The first grit I use is 60. Get the saw marks off. Then I switched over to 220 grit. Cleans it up even more. Next, I put on a 400 grit wheel. This starts to develop a little bit of a polish. Now I go over to this side on this high-speed sander and hit it with 1,000 grit. After that, you can see we get a little bit of a shine, but we can do better. Let's get it on this cerium pad. Get it nice and shiny on here. Okay, gang, our Graveyard Point Lapidary adventure has come to an end. Let's check it out. Wow, it takes a good polish. Look at that pattern in there. Isn't that beautiful? I did lose a bit of the edge right here in the process. That was operator error. Sorry about that. It's got a nice base on it now, as you can see. Slight angle back. That's what I was going for. Now I can just put this out on a shelf somewhere and people will see it and go, ooh and ah. Beautiful agate right there. Very happy with the way this turned out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to check my other videos for more like this. Thanks again.